Welcome sages, it's me, Kolo The Wise, and today we're going to try this cheap copy of Vampire Survivors and Roguelike games. Now, if you know the game, if you know Chicken Invaders, then you know I'm joking. Chicken Invaders is at least for me, a very popular game from 20 years ago when I was young, and I used to play this all the day. I used to spend hours and hours in this endless game. I do not know if it's actually this game that I used to play a lot. I played most of them when I was younger, but it's actually one of the first kind of RNG game, like roguelike games. You can call it like that. It's the design of the game is like on those old arcade games, you know, where you have a spaceship and you're just shooting at rocks or aliens. Only this time you're shooting chickens that are trying to egg on you. Yes, this is the main story. They try to egg on you. Now they actually have a story. I do not remember it since there has been a lot of time since I've played it the last time. But I got my hands on a couple of games. One of them being Chicken Invaders. This is the second game. I'm not playing the first game because I actually cannot play it on my computer. It has lag, and it's not like it's the computer's fault, it's the game's fault. Because I think it was not meant to be played on very powerful computers. It also has a very low resolution. Like this game right now, it's actually only a part of my screen. It's 640 per 480 or something like that. I couldn't even raise the resolution or the game would break. That's how old this game is. I love old games. I had to spend 30 minutes reading forums on how to actually get to play it and record it. Thank God for the internet. But let's just I hope that I hope that the audio of the game doesn't bore you. At some point, I think it's pretty unnerving. But let's try to save the world. I think it's actually pretty loud, so I'll try to lower. Yeah, that should be better. And now we're going to start our engines and choose our players. Now I play this game by moving my mouse around the screen. My dodging skills might not be that great because I am actually not even seeing most of the things that happen on the screen right now. So yeah, as you see, we have a space ship and we shoot chickens that try to egg on us, and this is the point where I actually upgrade my weapon. This is the reason I wanted to make this video, because as I was playing Vampire Survivors recently, I realized that it actually has systems like old games do, and people still love them. So I decided to make this video. I decided to play this game and record it and post it on YouTube to show people maybe some games that they didn't know about that maybe they would like. You know, yeah, the older games that maybe they don't even get to put their hands on right now. But I considered it to be, you know, a fun experience. The game is pretty simple. As you see, you start with this red weapons, which is like the laser or something like that. Like I don't know how it's called. You get to upgrade it every time you get one of those atom, I don't know, nuclear, whatever you want to call it, signs that drop whenever you kill your enemies, which are these actually chickens, or when you destroy different types of meteors that might drop from the sky and so on. But these are not the only weapons that you can have. There are actually, I think, 4 colors or something like that. It's the red, it's the yellow, it's the green, and I think that's it. In newer games, you might have a new weapon, which is like, as far as I remember, I actually can't remember the color, but it was like a laser. And each weapon does something differently. Now you cannot have more weapons at once. This is the difference that you'll realize from the beginning if you're comparing it to newer games like Vampire Survivors. You can only have one type of weapon and you're upgrading it and it becomes stronger. The red weapon is this one that you're seeing right now. The green weapon you'll see right now. So it's like this type of laser, and we're now fighting a boss. Yes, this is a boss dressed in I don't even know what was that, like an army suit or something. So like this is the green weapon, and then there's the yellow weapon, which is actually a laser. I like this like little cinematics that you have. I'm sorry I skipped them. They're actually pretty fun. But I don't want to make this video too long. I think I've recorded already 5 minutes. I guess I can go for like 5, 10, 15 more minutes. But I don't want to make this video too long. So basically this game, it's basically the same. You're doing the same thing over and over again, upgrading your weapons, you know, getting through the story, getting on different planets, fighting different colors of the chickens, getting to fight more bosses. At some point you'll even fight like the grand egg, like the best form of an egg, which is a metallic egg. I don't know if it's in this game or not. And also I'm trying to avoid, oh shit, also I'm trying to avoid their eggs because I have only 3 lives, as you see on the left side of the screen, and after that I just die. The game is simple. The game is very, very simple. I love it. I used to love it when I was a child. I love it now. Like even now when I'm playing, I have so many memories from when I was young. And it's a fun look into the history of games and how they came to be. Like you can see many parallels between this and newer games. And this is the yellow weapon, as I said. It's like literally a laser, or I don't know what, a railgun. I don't know what this is. It's I think this is the most powerful one, since you don't get to shoot that many. I mean, they're not projectiles, as you can see. They're mostly lasers, and they're direct damage, and mostly they're only on one target or something like that. As you see, like I destroyed that meteorite instantly. Should I change to green? Yeah, sure. I mean, I used to like green. I love these bosses. Like they're so fun. And basically, whenever you upgrade your weapon, you make it bigger, you make it powerful, you have more projectiles, or you have more damage in the yellow case, or they become wider and so on. So like it has like this upgrade system, and this is the cinematic that I was talking about. Like they're so fun, but like it has an upgrade system. Basically you get to decide which weapon you use, and you upgrade the weapon by having like a different color of the weapon, or picking the gift with the color of your weapon, or that like thing that I just took now, like this one. And this one upgrades every weapon that you have. I think this is the max version of the green weapon. I mean, I'm not sure. I cannot remember exactly. I played it when I was young. I know that in newer games this weapon become even bigger, even more powerful, and they have more, like there are much more, there is a much more diversity in the game, in the in the game, but also in the weapons that you pick. And these games were not that long. I mean, they had a story, they had levels and so on. Basically you could play them all you want. At some point I think they actually introduced infinite levels, but you can finish them in like 20 minutes, to be honest. You can finish them in like only a couple of hours of play, and that's just, I don't know, like you don't even have to pay attention that much to it. It's a simple game, it's an arcade game, it's meant to be this way. But I wanted to play to see, like, playing Vampire Survivors and games alike where you have like this, oh that's an egg, and where you get to like upgrade your weapon and get to deal with what you get. You know, you cannot plan sometimes the things that you want, or maybe some things do not go your way and you have to survive that way. It's basically like an arcade game, and one of the best arcade games that I had in my mind was this one. It's one of the best arcade games of my childhood. Oh, this was nice. I actually killed him so fast. So yeah, I think this is the max version of the weapons. And I think that the game will end while I finish the entire solar system. It's only the second game, but it doesn't have like that many things. Like they didn't introduce that many things compared to the first game. I think that in the third game they actually started introducing more weapons, more levels, like a bigger story, like more models and so on. But still, this game is a very good game. I don't know if any of you played it. I don't know if it was that popular. For me, at least in my country, it was very popular. Most of the kids were playing it. I surely played it a lot. I mean, I played it every day after school, after kindergarten. I used to come home and play this game like all night, and my mom had to come and pick me up and like get me to dinner or something like that. But I had a lot of fun. I think this is like one of the reasons I actually love roguelike games now. Maybe, I mean, I'm not sure. It may be a factor, but like games like this actually influenced me and influence the games that I play right now. Yeah, another meteor shower. So as you see, like every, I don't know, like a couple of levels, you get to one of these meteor showers levels, and you have to, at some point they will come from behind and you'll have to dodge them mostly. What is this? Okay, I see, yeah. They have all these, like, the game is stupid. Stupid as in, like, who would have thought that chicken might be, like, flying in the universe and so on, and you would have to actually fight them. Like, this is the thing about older games. They're stupid, but they're fun. They're very, very fun. And they're fun because they are stupid. They were not afraid to create anything. Like, if one of them was in a room and thought to himself, maybe I should put some flying chickens up in the universe, and the player would have to fight him, he would do it. Like, he was not scared of, oh no, maybe this will not get profit and so on, but he would just do it for fun. If he had fun, and he knew that other players would have fun. Like, he was sure of it. Oh, and this is the egg that I was talking about. Like, this is one of the best eggs, like, or something like that. I don't know the story, and I died. Come on. Did I just destroy it? Yeah. Yep, so up until the last planet, I think we will have to fight it. And at the end, I think we actually get to destroy it. But don't worry, it will return in the next game. Like, this is a trope that happened for a long time in gaming and still happens. But again, this is the game. This is basically the entire game. Nothing changes. Maybe just the story. Maybe there is a new planet that you're getting to, like Jupiter. Maybe there's a new color of a chicken. Like now, we get to fight the blue ones. But this is basically the same thing over and over. And it's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. It has replayability. It's basically replaying the same level but still having fun. It's a mindless game. You don't have to think about every intricate thing that's happening in the game. It's just a fun, simple game. It's one of those games like they used to do when I was younger that were just for fun. The developers had fun, the players had fun, everybody had fun. They were not expensive as far as I remember. They were just arcade games. They were like arcade games. They were fun. They were made by people with passion for gaming. They were made by players, and you just had fun. I think that like in 30 levels or something, I will actually finish the game. Let's take this weapon. I actually like this one. I think I liked the yellow one more, but we'll see. The premise of the game is simple. I mean, I can talk for I don't know how much. I can talk like for 30 minutes about how simple this game is, and I would repeat myself and I would say that it's simple, it's fun, and I would still be right. I don't even mind talking so much about this game because I like it so much. I love it. And there are many games like this. I mean, I don't know if any of you played or if you remember it, but it was a game called Jazz Jackrabbit that was very, very fun. I have fond memories of it. I have fond memories of it playing with my brother, and like we used to play it a lot because you could play into like even I don't know if we had controllers. I think we did, or if we played only on keyboard. But that was a lot of fun. I mean, we used to play all these games every day, like Chicken Invaders, Jackrabbit. I used to play a lot of RTS games like Warcraft 3 and Age of Empires and Age of Mythology and so on. But there were many like arcadey games that I used to play. So I have recorded for 15 minutes already. I think you already get the hang of it. You already understand how the game works, and you can also make parallels to the games that you might play right now. And maybe you will actually want to try this game. Just if I were to give you an advice now, it would be to actually try this game and try games like this. Try to find an old game and try to play it like, I don't know, for 20 minutes, and to try to appreciate it, you know? Like, not appreciate it as in admitting that it's good, because most of them are actually good, but like understand how it actually influenced even the games that you play right now, or maybe the games that you don't play but you know about, and how gaming has evolved, you know, how. And I died again, of course. But I'm still having fun. I have a lot of fun. But yeah, this is basically the game. I love it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoy this game. If you remember the game, if you have memories of it, just comment in the comment section below, and let's have a discussion about it. Let's share some memories together. I was Kolo The Wise. Let's kill this too, since it's the end of the video. You know, you're not getting away this time. And she got away. No, she didn't. Yeah, she died. So until next time, stay wise and see ya later.